Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. AppSex Online Support Program OSP Class 10 Week 16 Subject Chemistry prepared by Shazia Nas. Textbook Chemistry page number 47 to 52. Our unit is Organic Chemistry and today our topic will be organic compounds. Sources required is your chemistry textbook. Objectives of our lesson will be: today we are going to learn about organic compounds, why the number of organic compound is large, and the next is characteristics of organic compound. So starting from the organic chemistry, that before starting organic compound, let us know that what is organic chemistry. Organic chemistry is basically the branch of chemistry which deals with the study of organic compounds. So the branch of chemistry which deals with the study of organic compound is known as organic chemistry. So here the word organic compound. What does that mean? That what is organic compound? Organic compounds are defined as the hydrocarbons and their derivatives. So again here a new word is introduced, that is hydrocarbon. That the organic compounds are basically composed of hydrocarbons and their derivatives, mean that derivatives of the hydrocarbons are also organic compounds. Hydrocarbons are defined as the compounds of carbon and hydrogen. Look at the name hydro, that is derived from the word hydrogen, and carbon, simply carbon means that the compound will always be having carbon. So hydrocarbons are basically the bond between carbon and hydrogen. In hydrocarbon there must be hydrogen and carbon atom. Whenever you have atom other than carbon attached to the carbon, so such compounds will be known as derivatives of hydrocarbons. Means by removing one hydrogen or more than one hydrogen from carbon and attaching it with some other atom, the compound formed as a result are known as derivatives of hydrocarbon. So organic compounds are hydrocarbon as well as their derivatives. Look at the example CH4, methane. It is having carbon that is attached to hydrogen. 4 hydrogen atoms are attached. So why 4 hydrogen atoms are attached to carbon? Let us know that why hydrogen are 4 and carbon is 1. Chemical diversity and magnitude of organic compounds. As in the previous example you have seen in methane CH4, carbon was attached with 4 hydrogen atoms. Why only 4 hydrogen atoms? Look at carbon belongs to group 4 of the periodic table. We have periods and groups along the periodic table. So carbon belongs to group 4. That means it will be having 4 outermost electron. The valency of carbon will be 4. So to satisfy its valency, it will always form 4 bonds. It's not possible for carbon to gain 1 electron and become stable, or not it is possible for carbon to lose 4 electron. So what it do, it form 4 covalent bonds to satisfy its valency and occupy octet rule. The chemical diversity of organic compound arises due to this nature formation of 4 bonds, carbon gives a lot, or you can say a large number of hydrocarbons and derivatives of organic compounds are present due to this property. So why the number here, a question can be that why the number of organic compound is such large. So here the answer is the chemical diversity of organic compounds arises due to catenation, multiple bond formation and isomerism. Due to catenation, multiple bond formation and isomerism, the number of organic compounds exceeds millions and billions. So the first property is catenation. What is catenation? Catenation is defined as self-linking property of carbon. Self-linking property of carbon is known as catenation. Before giving the examples of catenation, let us have a brief introduction to open chain and closed chain hydrocarbons or organic compounds. By open chain hydrocarbons mean that they will be in the form of open chains, straight chain, branch chain, and by the cyclo compounds we mean, or closed chain, that the compounds or the carbon will be linked to one another forming a cycle structure. So they are named as closed chain. So in catenation the carbon is linked to itself. So here is the bond between, look at the first example, propane. There is a bond between carbon and then the carbon is in turn attached to the third carbon, so forming propane. In butane you can see that the 4 carbons are attached. So 4 carbons attached to one another, this property is named as catenation. In closed chain cyclobutane, look at 4 same butane can be also self-linked and form a circle of, or you can say a square is formed. Cyclo compound is obtained, and that compound is obtained by the self-linking property of carbon, that the carbon makes a bond with itself. The next is isomerism. That what is isomerism? Due to isomerism the number of organic compound is such large. So what is isomerism? The compounds that have same molecular formula but different arrangement of atoms in their molecules are called as isomers. This phenomena is called isomerism. Molecular formula is basically in which the formula in which we show the actual number of atoms. So when the compounds, more than one compound that have same molecular formula, means same number of carbons or hydrogen, but the arrangement is different. They may be in a straight chain, they may be in a branch chain, they may be in a cyclo compounds. So this phenomena is known as isomerism. And the compounds that are having same molecular formula but the arrangement is different. Let's suppose in the example we are having butane and isobutane. In isobutane we have one branch. So these two compounds are isomers of one another, and the phenomena that exists is known as isomerism. Look at the structure formula of butane. Here in all the atoms we are having we are having 4 atoms of carbon. Then let us count the number of hydrogen, that is 1, 2, 3 at the terminal. So both the terminals having hydrogen, that is 6, and the internal carbon are having 4 hydrogen. So in total we have 10 hydrogen. So the molecular formula of butane will be C4H10. We can arrange these atoms by different way. Let's suppose butane, then the next is isobutane. So in isobutane we have the third, or you can say with the second carbon, a branch of CH3 group is attached. But when we count the number of carbon and hydrogen in isobutane, there are C4 and H10. So in isomers we have same number of carbons and hydrogen, but their structure is different from one another, and this phenomena is known as isomerism. The next is multiple bond formation. By multiple means more than one. So formation of more than one bond between carbon and carbon is known as multiple bond formation. It may be double bond or a triple bond. Look at the example. We have ethene. The word E and E at the end denotes that we have double bond. There is a double bond between carbon and carbon. So it is multiple bond formation, means when we have more than one, or you can say more than one bond present between two atoms, or a presence of pi bond, is known as multiple bond formation. By removing another hydrogen from both of the carbon atoms, we can also form triple bond. So ethene can be converted into ethyne, and that is also multiple bond formation, means we can, in multiple bond we can have double bond and triple bond as well. So here is the end of our video. In today's video we learn about what is organic chemistry, what are organic compounds, what are hydrocarbons. Then the next was Why the number of organic compound is such large? That was basically due to catenation, multiple bond formation and isomerism. I hope you learn a lot from this video. Thank you.